Howdy everyone, Pete Daddy here, and welcome back to the Christmas to Glory series here on FIFA 20. Today I wanted to check out our new Headliners content, and then I wanted to try to grind out some more packs by going through some of the League SBCs. Some of these Headliner cards are just absolutely monsters, and I want to at least go down swinging trying to pack one of them, so we'll see what we can do. First, let's just see what new content that we've received today. Go over to our SBCs. I've been really happy. EA has been putting out new players every day. And I see it right there, a Diego Costa. Let's see, at first glance, that card looks like a monster. I'm a little worried though because I had to use Diego Costa's base version when I was first doing the La Liga challenge for icon swaps. Because we started over at Christmas, we didn't really have any good players. And Diego Costa's base agility on his card was terrible. So I'm a little worried if they didn't boost that much. I know he shows 89 dribbling. I'm a little scared to look. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh my god. 65 agility and 59 balance. So that right there turns me off from this card. You need players that can move in FIFA 20. It is just so important this year that you have players that can turn and move around. So that 65 agility and 59 balance just completely ruins this card for me, and I just can't recommend it from there. Everything else on his dribbling is epic. 97 reactions, 96 ball control, 90 dribbling, 97 composure. I mean, even his passing is not bad for a striker. And his shooting stats, absolutely monsters. I mean, you could put a hunter on him. He'd have decent pace, great shooting. But just that agility and balance for me just completely ruins this card. Unless you're a huge fan of Diego Costa, I would just say pass on this one. Let's see what they are asking for this. Maybe it's a 82 squad or something. I doubt it, but let's just see what they're asking for. An 84 with 2 team of the week. So bye bye Diego Costa. No way, no how. So we're not going to do Diego Costa. Chris Smalling is expiring in 22 hours. I'll probably just pass on him. He's another one. His agility is very poor, so I'm not going to go for him, but he's not super expensive if you want him. No big deal. The Lala have said this is an insane card. I just don't know how I'm going to link him. If you've got an established squad and you can fit him into your team, he's one of the top right backs in the game. So let's see, is there anything else new today? I've got to make a decision on Bernardo Silva. That one's expiring in 22 hours. I would love to do that one. I just don't know how I'm going to fit him into the team. And right now, we're still not at a point where we can waste coins in a way or get a player and hope, we'll link him with Team of the Year De Bruyne when we have him. I'm nowhere close to that on this team, on this account, so we just can't do that yet. Marcelo's expiring soon. Just pass on that one. It's just not worth it. The Alexis is a solid card. We're probably not going to do him. The Adama Traore is a nice pace monster. David Luiz is epic, but just can't fit him in. Oh, here's something new. Okay, so we have an 81 plus double upgrade. So let's see, what does this require? This is going to take 11 rare gold players, man, and it's a higher chemistry for the Premier League premium players packs. You got 3 rare golds. You got 11 gold players, or is it 12? It's 12 gold players, 3 rare players for almost less requirements because this one has a higher chemistry standard. So I would say stay away from this one. We'll do a couple of them just to see what we get. On everything like this, it's always worth. We probably all have some untradables we can get rid of. It's worth taking a stab or two at it. I wouldn't recommend going out there like for the Premier League Premium Players packs. I was buying as many gold rares as I could to just try to open up as many because we were also going for Team of the Year. Now the headliners are nice, but they are not Team of the Year level cards. So let's see if we can put together a couple of them here. Let's see what rare goals that we have that maybe we can throw away. Game is going super fast right now, so that is awesome. I love it when it just works so good. I'm going to filter to untradeable, low to high, and gold. And I also want to be careful, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'd like to go through some League SBC stuff, so I want to make sure I'm not getting rid of some of my players that I might use for league-wide SBCs. Here, I'm not seeing any. Gosh, the game is going terrible. I'm glad I'm not playing a game right now. All right, so there's Kaku from MLS. I didn't have it on the stupid multi-selection. So let's put it on multi-pick. See what other rare golds we have we could get rid of. Phillips should be good. Anyone else? And I don't really want to get rid of Haps. He's actually a fairly expensive card right now. because of the Eredivisie challenge. Yedlin's another one, and he would go well in a league-wide SBC. Do not have many rare golds or what? Am I using Dumbia for anything? So there's another MLS player. Put him out there. I'm not planning on doing anything towards the League Challenge. Put him out there. That's not a bad card either, though. Just put some out there. We'll see what we get. I don't have a lot of untradeable unless it's rating wise. Let's see. Put these out there. See what we can make. Yeah, Kappa. You don't really want to get rid of him either. There we go. But like I said, it's a 50 chemistry requirement, so you can't just throw anything out there. I mean, it's not that high of a chemistry requirement, but you do need to at least hit that min. We might only be able to make like one pack. I'll put Gilavogi out there and Kalu. And I don't really want to get rid of Da Costa. Let's just see what we can make from what we have out there right now. Can we get something? So there is German. We can make this striker. Anybody else link up? We had 2 MLS players. What position are they? Center forward and cam. So we can get a little bit of a link right here. We have a league on center back. There we go. Anything else? We have... let's see. Let's try this. This might work better. Something in that neighborhood. Maybe reverse those. Okay, so we're on our chemistry. Okay, so good. So whatever things I can throw away now. So that's Liga NOS. This would be a good one to throw away. This championship card that I'm not using would be a good one to throw away. We're dropping chemistry now. Okay, so we're perfect. Okay, so we'll be able to open up one of these packs, see if we get anything good. I don't know that I'll put together many more of these. I guess it kind of depends on what we get here. But we can at least check one out. I'd rather do some of the league-wide SBC things and use some of the cards for that. Maybe get some better packs. It's just hard to justify doing that for 11 rare gold players. I feel like that's one that should maybe be like 5 or 6 rare gold players, and the rest just can be common golds. I think that especially when you've established a week ago, or I guess it was a week ago, that 11 rare gold players would get you a Premier League premium players pack. So just doesn't quite add up. So let's go ahead and open this. Let's see, can we get anything good? 81 plus. I'm still hoping for that Neymar. Like, that's just, oh my gosh, that would just completely change everything around. So not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. So we get 82 rated Baumann from the Bundesliga. You can get 100 of him. He's basically, for all intents and purposes, he's a discard value card. And we get Coates, who, I mean, we can use these to go back into another one of those SBCs, but just not worth it at all for that. So we got 2 82 rateds, no board, nothing. I mean, you can't judge it by one pack, but, just for everything there, it's just not worth doing that. So let's try something else. Let's go into a league-wide SBC. What I want to work on now is, let me go ahead and get it into my favorites so we can find it. On my main account, I did complete this one, the Serie A, and the one that I took was Dalbert. He is a phenomenal left back. I'm really liking Alexandro a lot. I don't have any problems with Sandro, but I want to go through the league, complete as many of these as I can, because we'll get the packs that we can use to hopefully get a headliner. Here is my main team, and you'll see I need a Brazilian left back from Serie A to keep everyone linked properly. Now, like I said, I am really liking Sandro, but the Dalbert is just maybe a tick better. And so if we can get him complete for a reasonable price, and this year you can still grind the league-wide SBCs, but they're not as rewarding as they were in FIFA 19. They have completely turned those around. I'm not a super upset with EA what they did. I mean, what they have done, they're putting out like 84 or 85 rated cards, but they're really like 89 or 90 cards, if you get what I'm saying. So they're still releasing pretty good players, but they're not, that 89 or 90 that you can just stash on the bench and use in an SBC and kind of get these cards for free. So I don't hate what they've done, but I don't like it either. It has made the league-wide SBC grind not as efficient, but you can still do it, especially when there's a good promo out there. We pack one good headliner card, we've paid for the entire league, or we can use them in our team. And just a couple notes, I didn't have enough time. I'm going to try to do a review video. This Luis Suarez is an absolute monster. Okay, I was a little worried about him, and you'll see why. Now his agility is 81. I think what was Diego Costa's 56. So 56 or 61, and I was worried about Suarez being too low on agility, but he has been an absolute monster for me. Let me get this on my stats. I did post this on my Twitter. Maybe that's where I can find it. So definitely follow me on Twitter. So what am I saying? So we played 18 games. We finished 14 and 4. Not the best in the world, not the worst. We had one really terrible loss where we gave up a goal. I mean, and you guys all know this. We were up 2-1, playing like this God squad with Neymar and Mbappe and everybody. But we gave up a goal. We were up 2-1, gave up a goal in the 90th minute, went to extra time, and then we went up in extra time. Then we gave up a goal, and then we gave up a goal in the 120th minute. So it didn't even go to penalties. So that's what happens a lot of times, but that's okay. 14 and 4 with this team against the teams we're going against. I'm very happy with that. Now I'm hoping I can get in another full weekend league. I would like to try to push to elite, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't pushing to elite. I did elite for a little while on my main team, but the team of the week packs were just so terrible that I just started playing the gold one and stopping. I would love to get the gold one for the jumbo rare players packs, but we're just kind of go on every which way now. So anyway, okay, on my Twitter, 18 weekend league games for Luis Suarez, 22 goals, 16 assists. So 18 games, 38 points. He has just been a monster for me. Now I did play like 10 games with him, or I don't think it was that many. Maybe it was 8 games with him. Doing my League Un objective, I had him next to Cavani. They're both from Uruguay. And, playing with the League Un team, my League Un team is terrible. So he didn't get a ton of goals during that one. I just wasn't scoring much with that team, trying to beat that Icon Swaps objective challenge. So that's why his stats here are a little bit different. But with my weekend league team, the team you just saw, 18 games, 22 goals, 16 assists. And I'm going to try to do a review. I've filmed some of the stuff with him. Just show you guys this. If you can get him and fit him in your team, he's an absolute monster. Now, what you want to do with him, though, is just have him be that pure striker. He's a great for just a solo striker up top. I'm letting my Ziyech and my Promise and my Dembele do all the work here, and then we feed it to Suarez, and then Suarez will just bury the ball. So he's been a monster for me. I just have loved him. And Ziyech was another monster. It took me a couple games to get used to him, but once I did, he was just dominating. Let me see what his stats are. So 27 games for him, 22 goals and 11 assists. So I'm really happy with both Ziyech and Luis Suarez. I'm hoping with headliners Team 2 that they're going to have a Quincy Promise headliners. I would love to upgrade this one a little bit. And what I'm hoping is that at some point we'll also be able to upgrade to Lionel Messi. So that'll be my next upgrade. And then at some point we could get Frankie de Jong Team of the Year. But by the time we get to that level, there'll be so many other cards released that who knows where we'll be. But anyways, got off on a big tangent there. Let's get into some squad building challenges. Let's take a look at our... Okay, so Serie A. And anyway, I said all that to talk about Dalbert. So I want to try to get Dalbert done. So let's go through some of these. One of the best ones, if I remember correctly when I did this, was the Juventus one. Oh, they're not Juventus anymore. The Piemonte Calcio one. You get a mega pack, and you only have to have 6 Juventus players. I don't know if I have any of them at the moment, but let's see what we do have. Now, the downside of the Serie A objective is that there are 2 or 3 teams that are very expensive. I think it's Brescia and Parma and Hellas Verona. All 3 of those are fairly expensive, so you need to time it right. When the time I would buy my cards is when Marquee Matchups was released, because usually there's a lot of silver players kind of coming into the market for Marquee Matchups. So that is a great time to buy your silver players. So let's see what we have for Juventus Piemonte Calcio. So we've got a few. We've got 2 Buffons. I wouldn't mind putting a Buffon out there. We have Rugani. We have Emre Can. Do we have anybody else? I really wouldn't even mind putting Kadir out there. I mean, I'll search. I will see what we can get on the market, but, it wouldn't kill me to put those 83s out there and not have to spend anything else. But let's just see what we can get on the market if there's anything. Those might be the cheapest. I don't even remember. We already have Rugani. Is he the only one that's even going for that? Rugani, lots. Perrin. I forgot about him. So he's one we could put out there for 2,000. Let's just search for Perrin. Let's see what he can go. Now he transferred to Torino, so there's not going to be as many. Oh, and I can't put his team, so that stinks. We'll probably get a lot of. Okay, so there's still... All right, so there's still quite a few of him out there. Let's see. Can we get one cheaper? Okay, those. Okay, so here's where you got to be careful. Let's see. Here's all of his. Oh, I thought he went to Torino. He went to Genoa. My mistake on that one. I thought I saw that he had went to Torino. So no on that. What about 1600? Still all the Genoa cards. No. No. I wish you could search, filter for team. Okay, so there's one, 1600 just released. Perfect. Okay, so now we have one. We'll put him out there. Now, would that give us, that would give us our 6. I mean, I hate to get rid of 383s for this challenge, but we are getting a mega pack back, and none of those players are that expensive. So let's see. Is there anyone else we can get for cheap? Let's just see. 2,600 coins, anything? Just a lot of Ruganis. Anything else? So, when I go through these, I try to do a quick search through the market. You don't want to overpay. Let me change this to like midfield, anything for midfield. Okay, Betancourt. So that would be a good one we could search for. So let's see what we would have to pay to get him. So not going to get him for cheap by any means. It looks like we're going to have to pay at least 2,400 to get him. Now, let me just see what someone like Sami Khedira is going for on the market right now before, I get too upset. Okay, so, it's really not that much difference. We could buy the Betancourt, but, really, and for all intents and purposes, it's a similar cost to the Sami Khedira if I needed to replace him. So let's just throw all these guys out there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And, we will get a mega pack to go with all this stuff. So hopefully we will pack a headliner, pack something really nice. It'd be nice to start with a mega pack. And then we just need to fill out the rest of it with Serie A players. Hopefully we can just get something, our cheapest possible things. So like Borja Valero or Ramirez here would be perfect. Let's see what the rating requirement was. What's the rating requirement? So it needs to be an 80 rated squad, but we do have a bunch of 83s out there, so I think we'll be fine. I may have a Balotelli on the transfer market. Let me just put this Balotelli out there. So, okay, we basically got the Kim, so now put him out there, and okay, we've already hit the rating. So now what I will do, I will filter this, and instead of using a right back, I'm just going to get like my cheapest Serie A player. So, okay, we'll just do this player from Sampdoria, and there we go. We'll have a mega pack to open, and I usually just open these as a go. I mean, sometimes if you have like a bunch of players, you maybe do 3 or 4 in a row and get them, but I just like to see what I get from each pack. So we got a mega pack. And again, we're just going to grind out some packs, kind of go through this league-wide SBC, work towards getting the, okay, come on, something epic. Oh my gosh. Mega packs have been terrible for me this year. They've been some of my favorite packs in previous FIFAs, but this year mega packs have been terrible for me for some reason. So an 81 rated player from a mega pack, just terrible. And the other thing I usually do is I will, for the ones that I'm doing on league-wide SBCs, I generally try to sell everything because my thought is I'm kind of trying to buy the next pack, if you know what I mean. So I'm just trying to sell everything. And right now, rare golds may be selling for a little bit more just because there will probably be some people trying to do the 81 double upgrade. Not as many as we're doing the Premier League Premium Players Pack. But, they still should sell for a little more. Let me try the 950 range on everybody. So, again, like I said, I try to sell everybody that I'm not going to be using for an SBC. And I have no thought of doing the League on SBC anytime soon. So let me just put all these out there. And I don't even think I'll do the La Liga one. I wasn't too happy with the players they released there. Now, that doesn't mean I won't try to do some of the teams at some point. But, for these purposes, let's just try to sell them. We'll get the coins back. We'll use the funds to complete the next team. Oh, that was a Serie A player. I should not have sold him, but it's fine. So I discard all my contracts and sell them. I do keep all my squad fitnesses just because I end up using them. So that is one thing I do keep. Then, so we got a couple good position modifiers. So this one should sell for about 1,000 coins. So, again, we're just trying to milk it for everything we can. CDM to CM. Oh, they're asking a good bit for that. Let's see if we can sell this for 1,800. So that would be nice. And then we got a really nice one center forward to Cam. Perfect. So this is a 5,000 coin position modifier. Beautiful. Oh, and 3,000 coins. So this pack is actually kind of turning around a little bit. I didn't like it at first. And for me personally, I just collect kits, so I don't sell them. But, they probably should just sell those. And just sell these. And again, we're just building coins, trying to save up for our next pack. And we'll store all of these in our team. And we're ready to go to the next SBC. So let's go to the next one. So it looks like we've already sold stuff. And from my experience, just doing the league-wide SBC outside of like the 2 or 3 expensive teams in every league, you'll make money. So, definitely, I said I'm probably not going to do the League On one, but if you go through the League On challenges and do just all the teams that don't cost a lot, you generally make money because the cost to submit the team is generally less than the cost of the pack. We also will have some of them untradeable. The Napoli one is a little bit harder. Let me see how many Napoli players we have. But you do get a small rare gold players pack. They're only requiring 10 Napoli players. Let's see what we do have from Napoli. Can't believe how far Napoli has just went way downhill this year. I'm a fan of Napoli. I really like Dries Mertens. He's one of my favorite players, but I just can't believe how poor they've played. And then Gattuso has done nothing for them so far. Now, I think Napoli, let me just see what we can buy on the market. So there are some things. Okay. So we have Husai and Carnizes. Let's see what we can buy for cheap. Anything. So there's another keeper. Put him out there. We can't have too many keepers, but we'll see what we can end up with. So probably not get it. We won't get Ospina. We don't want any more keepers. Anything else? Let me filter to like defenders. Okay, so there we go. 900 coins. Perfect. Didn't mean to do that. So there we go. There's a defender. Any midfielders? Okay, so there we go. There we go. Oh, man. Keep going down. So he's not going to fit in very well. Maybe put him at left back. So we're probably done on what we can kind of manipulate. Now we need a bunch of cams and CDMs, so we need a bunch of midfielders. Anything? Okay. Anything? Come on. This one could get a little pricey. Let's see what we're going to have to do. Let's filter, what CDMs are available. Oh, man. Let's just try CM then. Don't really remember who's on the market. So Zelensky, anybody else? We might have to wait on the Napoli one for a little bit as we're just not getting a lot of stuff. Just the Piotr Zielinski stuff. So we'll wait on Napoli for the time being. We'll have to kind of play around with that one a little bit more. Let's see what we can do with Milan. We get a premium gold players pack. I wonder if Zlatan's in the game for Milan yet. Let's see if Zlatan's out there. Let's go to concept players on and filter for the big man. Yeah, there he is. And we've got a Zlatan Milan card. How cool. So let's see what we can do. What do we have from Milan? So Serie A in Milan. We got a few players. I don't really want to use Romagnoli unless I have to. But we've got a few players. We've got a starting point. And the other thing, let's just do this real quick. Let's just see what teams we do have several players. So we do have a couple Parma players. Parma Silvers, we've already done that one. Roma, a few Roma players. Sampdoria, not a lot. Nothing at Sassuolo. One there. Torino, we've got a few people at Torino. Udinese, nothing. Didn't mean to do that one. Didn't mean to do that one. Atalanta, not a lot. Not a lot. Brescia, we do have one silver player from Brescia, so that's nice. Cagliari, not a lot. Fiorentina. So, we've got several players we're going to have to buy, but That's just part of it. Enter, not a lot at enter either. Lazio, we've got a few there. So we've got some starting points there, but nothing absolutely amazing to build off of. So we do have a right back and a left back, but no right back or left back spot. So we'll just have to see how they're going to fit in here in just a second. Let's see what we can buy at Milan for cheap. Anything. A left wing, do we need a left wing? Yeah, we do need a left mid, so that would be perfect. Let me just go ahead and turn it back down a little bit. 700, okay, there we go, there we go, come on. Yes. I don't mean to even do that. And yes. Okay, so we got a couple players there, perfect. Let's add them in. Lucas Paqueta and Barini. Slap Barini right here, and then we have our midfield kind of finished. Perfect. Anything else at Milan? Lots of Barinis. I wish you could exclude someone, like search for everyone but Barini. And you get kind of clogged up with all these players. So there's Conti, that should be perfect. Slap him on in there. And what else? Oh, we could put Kalinoglu in there. We could either put him as like a left forward and have him be one of our strikers. I mean, let's go ahead and buy him. Be fine buying him for sure. Sure, we can do something with him. I'll just put him on the bench for now. We could have a LB and an RB here, and we can make him a left forward. And then all we would need should be a striker, a center back, and a keeper. But I'm not sure if there's a cheap Milan keeper. Let's see what keepers are available. Oh, there's Pepe Reina. Great. So I was worried with Donnarumma. I forgot Pepe Reina. So Pepe Reina, we can get him fairly cheap. No, off a goalkeeper. So nothing. 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 Trying to be cheap, not finding anything. So that's good. Oh, Pepe Reina. Gonna probably cost us another. Probably should have just bought him when we had him at like the 1700 or whatever it was at. And again, it's falling off of the search. All right, finally. Spent too much time doing that, but that's okay. So we have Pepe Reina out there now. Now all we need is a center back and a striker, and that would take care of that business. Is there a good striker we can get? Piatek, great. Oh, Piatek was thinking about going to Tottenham, but that kind of fell through. We got Piatek fairly cheap, actually, so that's good. No, not for that. But 4,000, I'll take that. And you could probably, I'm still trying to be cheap and frugal and try to find the best deal that I can. But, you can also just kind of bid on players and buy them a little bit cheaper. You're not going to get much cheaper than what we just spent on Piatek for 1,000. Maybe you get them for 800. But like the Pepe Reina, you probably could have bought on bid for 1,000 coins somewhere in that neighborhood. Would have saved some coins. But, when I'm doing this, I'm trying to get them a little bit quicker. I'm trying to basically open up packs as fast as I can. So, I don't want to just spend forever waiting for this stuff. So we've got some, okay, we're good, we're good. We're not going to have any problems doing Milan. This is great. This is awesome. Nothing for 850. And again, like I said, I'm trying to be as frugal as possible. But, again, you probably could save a few coins by just buying them on the market. Now all we need to do is put a left wing to left forward consumable here. Hopefully I have one. Yeah, I do. Those are ones, and usually I keep these, don't sell for a lot, so I usually just kind of accumulate them. They come in handy when you're trying to do these league-wide SBCs. So now we'll get a premium gold players pack, so that is awesome. Premium gold players pack, we're still hoping for Neymar, our headliners. Pray to the FIFA gods real quick. Go FIFA gods, oh FIFA gods. Bless me. Okay, we're going slow, we're going slow, we're going slow, we're going slow. Come on, give me something. No, not going slow. So all we get is an 80 rated Ruben Diaz. That is garbage. So we're not being blessed by the FIFA gods right now. Ruben Diaz. So we've got some Portuguese players. Is he selling for anything? Not a lot, not a lot. So I'm going to put him out there. Again, the rare golds, I'm just going to put out there for 950. Hope they sell. Gallo, is he selling for anything? He looks like he's maybe going for a little bit. Let's put him out there for 1100. That'd be perfect. I'll take 1100 for him. Now, do we have any Serie A players? We'll just try to get rid of any of our duplicates real quick. So we didn't get anything special, so we just got cards that we're going to, let's see if he's selling for anything. We're just going to put out there, try to make some coins on to pay for our next team. And that's the thing, you just have to keep opening packs, opening packs, opening packs until you do get that one. It sometimes can take a little while, but you just have to, that's just kind of the name of the game, opening packs, opening packs, opening packs until you get that one player that just changes your team around. And at least when you're doing the league-wide SBCs, you're working towards another player as well, someone that can help your team like that. The other card, gosh, what was his name? The player from Brescia. I can't think of his name right off, but there's another player. I can't believe I can't think of his name. What is his name? But the other Italian league-wide SBC player is an insane midfielder. Has some really strong stats, so you can't really go wrong either way on what you do. I'm going for the Dalbert, but you could go for either one. So you're working towards a player. Now the La Liga players are maybe going for a little bit more than normal, just because that's the most recent SBC. Saw 1500. Let's try him for 1300. See if he'll sell. So that's another one down. Listing a lot of players. Let's just see what has sold so far. If there's anything that's sold. Okay, so we've had several things sell. So we sold some of our rare gold, some of our regular commons, and we sold our position modifier for 5,000 coins. So that is crazy. Out of the packs we've opened, the best thing we've gotten is this position modifier. So that's pretty crazy. So let's go back into it. Go to the next one. You just keep rolling with it. And this is, part of how you grind the game, trying to find something awesome. Let me see. Who was the other? Oh, Tonali. God, Sandro Tonali. I could not remember him. But just look at those stats though. 85 pace, 83 passing, 84 dribbling, 83 defending, 86 physical. Just monster player. So you couldn't go wrong with either one of them there. Back into Serie A. Let's see. What do you get from Atalanta Jumbo Premium Gold Pack? Sounds good to me. Let's see what we can do for Atalanta. Keep grinding. And not Premier League. Atalanta. Do we have anything? Zapata. So throw these bad boys out there. You hate using 82 rated. I'm still kind of hard to get over that. Like that 82 rated or 83 rated even are like 700 to 1,000 coins sometimes. So I see an 82 rated card. Like sometimes that's the best player you pack. So it's hard to like kind of throw that out there when you know that that's sometimes the best card you pack in something. Let's see what we can get from Atalanta. So was that the keeper we had? No. So we could take another keeper for sure. We already have Golini, Sportiello. Is that the only thing in that price range? Let's just see what the cheapest we can go is. So we can go to 600. 550, yes. So Golini's the one we have, so we can buy Sportiello for 550. I'm not sure where we'll put him yet. We'll just leave him on the bench, but you can have, a couple players off Kim. So if they're the cheapest, that can make it a little bit easier. Let's just see what defenders we can get. Anything. Okay, Masiello. So let's lower it a little bit. 800. Yeah, so we can get a... I just like buying the blues. Makes my team colorful. That gives us another center back. And then I think... Was there someone else we could get in that range? Take that off of there. Center back. So yeah, Palomino we can get 950. That's good. So put him out there. So that takes care of our back line. Now let's do it by midfielder. Let's see what we can get. So who do we... Nobody in the midfield. So we're completely wide open in the midfield. I went to club, not transfer market. I do like that they have the transfer market kind of within this built in. It's kind of easy to get to. So I do like that, but it doesn't function quite as well as the regular transfer market. But let's see what we can get. So let me lower my cost a little bit. I think there's something out there we can get. So there we go. Maybe even cheaper. What do we get? All right, there we go. 700. Yes, sir. Perfect. Oh, but see, that's what I'm talking about. See, it forgot that we were on midfielder, so there we go. By now, perfect. Another CM. And again, forgot my position. And now I think we had another player. So who do we have now? Okay, perfect. Midfield. Anybody else? Daroon, perfect. Is there anyone else? No, we probably need an LM, an RM. What other strikers are available? Any strikers? Zapata. Gosh, you can buy Zapata for 800 coins. Crazy. Yeah, who's another striker for Atalanta? I mean, there'd be Gomez. Who else is their strikers? Let's see. Now I'm just curious. Who else is a striker for Atalanta? I keep on saying Atlanta. Atalanta. So strikers. Oh yeah, Ilicic. And Muriel. Okay, so we should be able to get Muriel, I would think. So let's see what we can get. If we can get another striker for a reasonable price. Still a lot of Zapatas. Oh, there's Muriel. Okay, so there was Muriel for 1,400. Let's just search for Muriel straight up. Can you get them for 1,000? Yes. Perfect. So 1,000 is where it's at. That was the magic number. I didn't mean to put them there. So now all we need is an RM or an LM, and we are done, or even a CM. A CM would give us 5 Kim. That would take care of business. So let's see what we can get. What is a LM going for? Not what I wanted at all. Not Premier League. Okay, so perfect, perfect, perfect. So Atalanta be very easy to do as well. I'm gonna get greedy. There was a lot for 850. Let's just check 800. Golly. So there was a 750. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It's crazy how cheap some of these cards are now. So there we go. There's Atalanta finished. The Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. We're running through these. We have 3 finished. Let's open it up. Come on, come on. Something epic. And again, every pack is a chance. Every pack is a chance. So you just keep grinding the game, going through it, and every one you get a chance at something special. So there's Blue Flames. But not, it's just going to be just one crappy blue card. Muslera, not worth anything for us. Just junk, basically. So that is frustrating. You know, I may hold, well, it looks like I already have them. So that's kind of crazy. So we'll just sell some of these, put them out there, see if they will sell. Just never know what you're going to get. But that's frustrating. We have an Arsenal keeper. I think I've already done the Arsenal challenge, so I could sell him, but he's not going for a lot. Put him out there for that. Hopefully he'll sell. Yeah, just get rid of all these. One squad fitness. We do get an anchor. That I'm not sure. I haven't sold any anchors recently, so I'm not sure what they are going for. Right wing back to right back is not worth a lot. Left wing to left mid. Maybe we can get 900 coins for it. I would take that. Anchor, what are they going for these days? Okay, that would be nice. That would be nice. Come on. So 3,100. Let's see. Can we get 2,800 for an anchor? That'd be awesome. Muslera, already have him. Is this one going for anything at all? You know, the only time these are worth anything is they did these so weird this year. Like last year, they kind of had a purpose because they were one rating above the gold. I mean, or at least when they came out, that they didn't stay one rating above. But you know, one rating above the base gold card, and this year they're the same rating. They're just blue. I don't think they knew what to do this year, so put him out there for 800. He's no good to us. He's just a duplicate. And this Raphael could sell for something. Let's see. Right back in League On. Saw 1,000. If we can get 900 for him, I'd be happy. And that Belgian league, yeah, so he's not going to sell for a ton. I meant to even do 550. We'll put him out there, see what happens. Will this even get us 200 coins? Oh, wow. So somebody is using that. If I can get 250 by now, I'd be real happy for that. Maybe people are using that for the Kenny Lala. He was a right wing back, and people are converting him to right back, so that may be why there's a little bit more demand for that one. So, okay, so that's another one. What do we get for Bologna? Let's see if we can find it. Brescia. We're not going to be able to do that one right now. Cagliari, small prime goal players pack. Let's try that one. See what we need. This one could be a little bit more expensive. Let me see what this one was going for. Now, Footbin is an amazing resource for doing these. They've been a little behind this year on calculating silver and bronze players, but overall, it's a great resource to know what is a good SBC to do and what is not a good SBC to do. Like, let me just see for the Juventus one. If you were just starting at 0, it's saying the cost of the Juventus one is right at 16,000 coins. Now, a mega pack is 35,000 coins, so you're basically buying a mega pack for 16,000 coins. And, that's just assuming you had 0 of those players to start off with. So, it's a good way to kind of figure out what is something you want to do and what is something you don't want to do. So, definitely recommend using Footbin. And so, if saying for Cagliari, it's going to cost 12,000 coins. I'm game for that. A small prime gold players pack. Let's see if we do have any players already. Just keep going through these. And again, you see, this is like the real life grind of it. On a lot of times, you'll just see people opening packs and packing everything amazing, but this is just what the grind of it is going through all these till you do get that one special player. Anything for 600? Oh, there we go. So let me get greedy. Anything for 500? There we go. Wow, we already have Rog. Now I wouldn't even mind sometimes when you do these too, pay attention. And it's not as so much with these teams that are a little bit easier to obtain, but especially like a team like Brescia. I've made a lot of coins this year buying silver Brescia players and then reselling them. Because again, what I do when you need silver players that are expensive, wait for something like marquee matchups and buy the silvers. And then what I do is I just buy and buy and buy and buy because I know once that initial influx of those silver players to the market is gone, they're just going to come right back up. So that is a great way to make coins. So you'll learn your team, learn what these guys need, who is going for what. And sometimes it may be like you can buy 9 of the players for like 6, 7, 800 coins, but then 2 of the players are, let's say, 2 or 3,000 coins, and you'll find them on the market for 1,000 coins or 1,200 coins. So just buy them and then sell them for the 2,000. You can make a ton of coins when you kind of pay attention and when you know what league-wide SBCs or what teams or what players are worth stuff, because you learn a lot from doing these as well. And when you open up packs and it'll look like you have a terrible pack, but there may be one player that's worth 4,000 coins and you just sell them for 500 or 600 because you didn't know about the league-wide SBC. And you're not going to go and check Footbin for every single player when you're listing them just to see what they're worth, especially when it's like a 75 or 78 rated or a silver player. So you just have to. It helps a lot for knowing what cards are worth it and what cards are not. So let's see after all that spill if we can even buy them. So there we go. So we have our keeper for 500 coins. Very nice. Anything? What was in our 600 price range? Perfect. By João Pedro. So set him up here. We'll put him at center at cam for now. I'm not sure if he'll be striker or cam for our team. We'll see. Let's leave it on 600. I didn't really scroll down too much. So we already have all of those that I see. Okay, there we go. Ironita. There's our other CM. What else do we need? So again, I'm just trying to buy everything I can. There's Bursa. Perfect. So I will put him right here and just flip him with João Pedro. So now we just need a striker and a back line. Let me filter this to defender. What are our cheapest defenders we can get? Nothing for 600. 750, nothing. 900, no. So it looks like our defenders are getting a little pricey. So there we have Clavin. We'll buy him for 1,300. So it looks like our defenders are going to be a little pricey. So you see there, we bought all of our frontline players for pretty cheap, but now we're getting to be a little bit expensive. And it'd be real easy to pack one of these and sell them for hardly anything. So like this Clavin, we just paid 1,400 for him. I don't see anything else right now on the market for much cheaper. What are we gonna have to go to? 2,100? Anything? But we are getting expensive on our cards now. 2,600. I just kind of need to know that breaking point, and we're filtered on just defenders, so we're not even talking about left backs, right backs. Let's see, is there any LMs, any RMs? So we're starting to get pricey. I don't remember exactly what I had to do for Cagliari. So let me go ahead. Let me check on Footbin what they are suggesting the players are looking at to see what we need to do. So yeah, so Clavin, they're putting goalkeepers at right back and left back, but that would require chemistry. I think, did we have any goalkeepers with chemistry? I don't think we did. So that makes that one a little bit hard. Like when you have to have a solution with chemistry, that makes it very hard. So let me just see what else is out here. A non-chemistry required solution. So it looks like the best thing to do, we need to get... Okay, so we need to get another striker. So I see what our best solution is now for our purposes. So what we're going to do, let me see, is there a CDM first? All right, so no CDM. So what we need to do is get, who is it? All right, so we need to get another striker. We need to get Simeone. I think we used him in that Juventus challenge too, so now I wish we had him, but that's fine. I don't think he's expensive. Can we get Simeone? Do we have Pavoletti? Yeah, so we can do that. We need to get two strikers. Perfect. Let's see. So there's Simeone for 650. Can we buy him? Yes. Okay, so we buy him. So what we're going to do, we're going to put him here, him here, him here. Now we need a striker, and then we're going to put another goalkeeper at right back, and then we need like a left back. We need either a left back or a right back once all is said and done. So let's see. We need the other striker. We need Pavoletti, 600 coins. Yes, please. Pop him up here, and then we'll have to put a position modifier here. So this is where it's good, stocking any position modifiers you can get. We have a few of these, so that's going to take his chemistry up to 6. And we'd already had him, and you want to move like one of your loyal players because that's going to give them one other chemistry. If they don't have loyalty, then he would only be at 5 there, so that works out fine. And so now all we need is a right back or a left back, and we can put another keeper out there. So we are looking right here. How much is he? Perfect. Perfect. Not that cheap. But that cheap. That's fine. Anything cheaper? No. Mr. Frugal right here trying to save a few bucks. So he's either going to go at left back or right back. Now all we need is, like I said, one left back or right back, and we will have this team finished. So not too hard, not too bad. Go back in. So it's saying, according to Footbin, the left back's going to cost 3,200 coins. Let's see what our cheapest right back is. Again, we got to search. I do hate that it cannot remember like your last pick. So nothing for right back at 4,200. What about left back? Oh my gosh. So we might have to get even a little pricier, 5,200. No, denied. We are getting killed on that. My goodness. That's unbelievable. Let's just take it off the price and see what's out there. Not even a left back on the market? Wow. Oh, I'm looking on the wrong team. What am I doing? We're on Cagliari, so I was wondering what was going on. All right, so there we go. Okay, now that we're looking on the right team, and then I saw one out here. Now, these are the ones where you can usually save a lot of money by bidding. So that is fine. You see there's one out there for 200 coins. Now, it's probably going to go up. And you don't always save money for bidding, but you see we'd have to wait 37 minutes. And sometimes you wait 37 minutes and it still goes up to like 4,000 coins. So it gets frustrating when you can't find it. So let's see. Left. All right, right back. Let's do this whole thing again now that we're on the right team. No right back for 3,200. No left back for 3,200. There's a left back. Okay, so we can get one. Oh, see, 3,400. So 3,400 right now is our min. Can we beat that at all with right back? No. And no, so it looks like we're just going to buy this left back for 3,400 coins. And that will finish this challenge. So we'll put him out there. Perfect. We get a small prime gold players pack. That's another pack we can open. Hopefully get something amazing. Come on, something good, something good. Give us something worth the grind. Still not even a board. My goodness. 79 rated, so we are not having any luck at all in these packs. Just nothing at all. So Arnold, we do get a Serie A player. We get Iwobi from Everton and another Ricardo Esgaio. I think we put him out there for about 1,200. We'll sell him again. We'll keep Casido for our Lazio challenge, and we'll sell Arnold. So very, very frustrating. Try to sell these players. He's not going to sell for a ton. Put him out there. And that is frustrating. Let's take a look at, let's do one Premier League challenge. I'd like to at least get a board, and I've got more Premier League players than anything. So, you know, sometimes when it's not going the best, you just kind of get away from it for a minute. You never know. It just takes that one pack. Now, in the Premier League, Aston Villa is expensive. Norwich is expensive, and Sheffield United is very expensive. So I've collected some of these packs, but not ready for that yet. Mixed players pack, that's fine. Okay, let's do the West Ham rare gold pack. We need at least one board. We need at least one board. Now, Premier League is what I have the most of, just because we did a ton of those Premier League premium players packs, and I've already finished this Premier League challenge once. You know, I'll show you here. We got... Let me just change it over real quick. So we completed a Premier League challenge once, and we got this Foyth card, a solid card for a Premier League first owner challenge. So I'm happy that we have him. Hoping to do this one more time. We'll get Meyer, and then I guess we'll just be done with the Premier League. But you know, so it's nice. And that was the other great thing. You know, we submitted all those rare players and did the Premier League premium players packs. We got a ton of cards to use for this SBC right here. But when you do the 81 plus, you're only getting 2 cards, and you know, you're not going to get a whole lot that you can use to complete other challenges. So that makes it very frustrating. So Wilshire. And then this is the other thing that's really weird with the way they've changed the player selection screen this year. So now it's saying to go next, and it'll say I have nobody. So you have to go back up, so it just doesn't even know like what you've done. Basically, it's kind of weird. Okay, come on. So you see here we have a lot of our players already. Just fill in the gaps. Guess I will put Wilshire over here, not what I want to do. Put Lanzini. And I found it's hard to like maneuver around some of these formations. It just kind of zigzags up in positions and everything. So we do that. I could put a this. I don't know if this would give us enough. No, it would actually. So all we need is a West Ham striker, and we will be done. So that is nice. So a striker for West Ham. Anybody? Anybody? I kind of remember. Was this one expensive? That's not too bad. I can maybe get it slightly on a cheaper solution, maybe. That's all 1,400. Let's just go ahead and finish it. Yeah, I don't feel like messing around with it. Can maybe work it around a little bit and get it done. But that's perfect. We'll get a rare gold pack. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get happy. Let's get happy. Let's get excited. Rare gold pack. Rare gold pack. Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me at least a board. Give me a walkout. Give me a headliner. Give me something, and it's not looking like anything. Gosh, just terrible, terrible packs. Then Yacht, 81 rated. Oh my goodness. Did get 3 squad fitnesses, but other than that, complete garbage. So this seems like a good time to wrap up the video. Anyways, guys, this was fun. You know, this is part of just the grind of the game. You know, I say it's fun. It's fun to grind the game, but it's frustrating when you get like no reward from these packs. Like we opened up 5 pretty decent packs, grinding the game, and didn't get anything. You know, at least give us like a Diego Costa or 83 rated or something like that. But this is going to wrap it up. Hope you guys are having better lucks with your packs. Let me know if you're going to go for any of the league-wide SBC players. They're fun to grind, fun to do. Make sure you subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me everywhere. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.